what are you hoping to achieve with the approaches we have in the forum in terms of addressing diversity?
So my biggest wish in terms of diversity is that we create something that is a standout difference to everything else that I've seen over the past 20 years. So the first academic conference that I went to was in Adelaide, the Australasian Remote Sensing and Photogrammetry Conference back in 2000. And I remember it was on the very first day of my PhD. And I remember walking into the opening plenary session with yourself and another PhD student, and just walking in and immediately thinking, where are all the women? It had never actually come across my mind before that might be something I would observe, because my undergraduate classes with you were always always mixed, if not probably more female. And I remember on that day actually counting everybody in the audience and working out that it was roughly 20% female. And every single conference that I have been to for the past 20 years, I've done that head count, and it has not changed.
So is that across remote sensing, ecology, or
no?
Ecology is different.
The one difference was an ocean sciences conference in Hawaii that we went to. So any of those sort of the more ecology, biology type ones, I found to be a little bit more mixed. But any of the technical type ones, they're around that mark, and some are far worse. And I've been to many workshops and presentations where I am one of only a very, very small handful of women in the room. And I'm actually really tired of people saying, oh, it will change. Because if it hasn't changed in 20 years, what's going to make it change? And one of the things that I realised about 2 years ago now, I was on a steering committee for a workshop looking at coastal remote sensing, and we were putting together the people that we wanted to come to this workshop. It was in Hawaii. And when we first put together all the names of people that we might invite, we looked at the list, and I did a head count, and the group of us and the steering committee, there were more women in that steering committee. Together we had put together an 80% male invitee list. And I looked at that and I said, you know what, we can't do this, we need to change it. And within 45 minutes we had balanced it. So that proved to me at that time that it's possible, but that we all have unconscious bias, and we have a makeup that, when we're doing these conferences and stuff, that these biases come through. So my one wish for this forum is that we achieve 50-50 balance in terms of all of our speakers, at least. I can't affect who it is that comes to the forum, but I can affect who it is that speaks at it. And so one of the big things that we're doing is shoulder tapping people. So I know there's many women out there who do remote sensing, and so it's specifically inviting them to the table, and hopefully we can make a difference that way.
And I think that is a critical focus of the forum and Earth Observation Australia, is that diversity side of things. And what you're saying, it clearly backs up, what we're seeing there is that unless you address it with intent, it's not going to be addressed. And I think what we're starting to see with some of the forum that you're running and other events and other people is, if you do focus that, and if you do have everybody, so this is something that everybody works on, we can meet those goals and make sure it is diverse. And the benefits of that are many and sort of widespread, and it will help us advance the field significantly as well. So.
I think it's like with any strategy. Everybody has to be in on the mission, and if we're not, it doesn't work. So it's good that everybody that we've got in as organising this is in on that and sustainability, and so we will achieve it.